Hello friends, welcome to another video of Trade Like FX Mac. So this is the continuation video of the previous video, which was the big players games. So my suggestion to all of you is that if you have not watched that video yet, you watch that video and then come to this video. On the screen you can see that there are two types of big players games, from which we understood the big moves in detail in the last video. So now we are going to discuss another types, and we are going to cover the big moves once again in a type of a short revision. So these are some points which I have to cover in the video. So basically these 9 points we are going to look at it in the video. So let's begin. First of all, we'll take this down. Okay, so there are the two types of games which the big players play, and the first of them is the big moves. So let's just go with a revision of the big moves. We see that this is a market over here, had a breakout. The big players are sitting from here. From the swing low they are having the orders. Now retailers buying on dips, they are doing all that. Now what do these big players do? Bought a breakout. Okay, now what people will think on the breakout? It's going to create a new higher high, and the trend is going to move. This is not the case. Now what will happen over here after inviting all these people? Where will they keep stop losses? Over here. Where have these people kept their stop losses? Over here. So now what will they do? So let me just clean this up. Yeah, so now what will they do is, from here they will take their price over here. The stop loss is triggered, they have removed all this. Now the price will come up, consolidate for some time. Then what you will see, one stop loss is hunt. Now what you will see is that here we got another zone where they invited the sellers. Here they invited the sellers. Now where do these sellers have their stop losses? Over here, or over here. From any of these three highs, the sellers have their stop losses located over here. Another major zone for the swing stop losses is over here. Now what do these big players do? They will just take it over here, show them that they are in profit, then boom, the stop loss is hit, here the game begins. Understand boys, first what happened? In an uptrend, they invited the buyers, hit their stop loss, invited the sellers, hit their stop loss once again. Now the real game begins. What happened over here when this breakout came into place? Because everyone was active, there was a huge amount of quantities. These buyers over here, they will re-enter again on this breakout. Seeing that we got liquidated, our SL was liquidated over here, now let's re-enter. Furthermore, what's happening over here? The sellers who had over here need to square off their position, so they will buy over here, so there are what? Plenty of buy orders over here, only and only buy orders. Now the smart money who are there from this bottom over here, they will sell their orders over here, and you will see a fall. Boom, that's it. This is just a basic overview. Now let's understand other points which I have kept for this video. If you understood this much, guys, stay with me. If you have not yet understood, just watch the first part again. It's very important for you to understand that, then only will be able to go ahead. So continuing, now understand, during a big move, now I'll show you an example. You see this is happening over here. When do people panic the most? When they see the big move. As we saw, this is the first breakout. The big players are sitting from here, the swing low. This is the first breakout. SL Hunt invited the sellers. SL Hunt. Okay. this game happened till now. Now, why do they create this big moves? Why this you see over here? This will not be candles like this. This is not going to be candlesticks like the small candlesticks over here. No, this is going to be something like this, gigantic candlesticks, because they want to bring panic. They want to create panic. That's it. And in panic, people buy in panic. People buy in panic, and the sellers who are here, they will sell in panic. Yeah, they are going to sell. Now, after all these things, when they take the markets down, once again clearing all the stuff for you. Yeah, so the things happened over here. Okay, now when they are taking the markets down, the final move they have to bring during year where there were plenty of buy orders and they sold their quantity. The buy orders which were here, they sold them. Okay, means they squared off their position. Basically, the people bought over here and they squared off their position. They sold to the people who bought. That is what they did over here. So now, if you guys have understood that much, let's move further. After this sell, how do they sell? Guys, be sure that you're clear till now. This things that we are learning in this video are a little bit advanced concepts. So now they don't just square off their position over here. What they do is they add some sell positions, because if they add those sell positions over here, then only they will get a good average price. If they sell entire over here, they are not going to sell at the top. They are not going to get the exact top to square off their buy positions. Some of them over here, some of them over here, some of them over here, some of them here. So consecutively, side by side in parallel, they execute sell positions. And now, once this happens, what will happen? The people who entered on breakout over here have their stop losses. The people who were buying from here, they will sell their positions somewhere to take profits, to book profits, and due to that, a panic will create, and the liquidity hunt traders will enter over here. So now from here there will be a short panic, a retest a little bit, and then it will fall. It can fall till the previous swing or some equivalent structures over there. But always remember, guys, you don't have to go on the bearish trend, because still you understand this concept very well, guys. Understand, whatsoever is happening, you can see the trend is still bullish. Then why on earth will you want to sell? It's okay if you have sold over here, but you have to be mentally prepared that they know it. Why do you think they can't hold this sell position till down? They can just do this, play the same game over here, call for a liquidity hunt, and boom. But no, they know that the overall force is the buying force. So see, whenever these operations are happening, it's never a single player. They have to think of everything. So keeping in consideration the bullish trend, they will never go short, because they know that below this structure there can be buyers who will be activated, and if there is a player bigger than them over there, because in forex markets, guys, trust me, there is nothing as the biggest player. There is someone bigger than someone else. So they know that they cannot take it below this for a long time. That's why, that's the reason. Then the market will go again on its original trend. So this is how the first topic that we covered is the big moves happen. This is how it takes place. And guys, understand the psychology behind it. Nothing is happening just like that. Why is all this bullshit happening? It's happening for one reason. It's orders. Just that. They want to supply their orders. If you understand just this one thing, you don't need to understand anything more in psychology. This part is more than enough for you to understand liquidity grab, order flow, and everything, guys. So trust me, guys, this is a very key factor. It's very important for you to understand the order psychology. Whatever we are studying right now, it is all pure orders, nothing else. We are trying to understand it, where the big players execute their orders and what happened. Now the final liquidity hunt before target. See, when the big players are playing the game, I told you, whatever it is, called the buyers, stop losses being hunt, called the sellers, showed them a little bit profit, stop losses being hunt, finally once again called the buyers over here. This is the zone. Now this final move, when it happens, this final move, how will you come to know it is the final move? There are so many liquidity hunts happening, so you will say that you are stupid to say it, that it's a final move. The final move happens in a panic. All other breakouts which you will see, which are liquidity hunts, will not be that big. The final one that happens will be really a big liquidity sweep. So why does it happen like that? Because they are executing their orders and they have left some orders. That orders are to create panic. So they punch those orders there to create panic. Now guys understand it is very important. So we'll take this third point later on. First, let's understand the consolidation phase. Now guys, every one of you know that what is consolidation. Okay, so this right here is an uptrend, and here still many people will call it an uptrend. Here you can see a proper consolidation. This is a proper consolidation zone. I'll mark it in another color for you guys. So this is our consolidation zone. You see that the price is consolidating between these two lines. Now what to do? In this consolidation, there are two types of things that happen. One is the directional and second is the non-directional. Where in which trend are we, guys? Reply this. Just answer this question in your mind. In which trend are we right now? Yeah, we are in an uptrend. We can clearly see that we are in an uptrend. So first of all, there are two types over here. There are two types, and one is the directional one. You know that directional one means it will continue upwards, and the second is the non-directional one, which means it will continue downwards. Let's see how it happens. Now first of all, during accumulation, during this consolidation phase, there will be many liquidity hunts. Yeah, now this both are a stable consolidation phase. Now here you can see that there are multiple liquidity hunts happening on the downside. I'll discuss this key point later on. First, let's understand. So here in this consolidation phase, you will see that there are many liquidity hunts. Another liquidity hunt. So it works like that only. There are these liquidity hunts over here, which you can't help it. Let's see how to tackle these now. We'll understand it deeply, that how are we going to tackle all these things. So this is our consolidation phase. Now guys, after this liquidity hunts, so many liquidity hunts, let's do one thing. Let's clear all this and let's see it in detail once again. Okay, sorry for taking a lot of time in all this. Let's understand. Okay, so now directly drawing the consolidation phase. This is the consolidation phase. Okay, now we see multiple liquidity hunts in the consolidation phase. Multiple, you won't be able to trade. Now when do you get the perfect direction? When do you know that, yeah, the consolidation phase is over? So first of all, we have to bet in the directional side. The main thing that you have to remember is that we have to bet in the directional side. The directional side is always superior. The directional side is always superior than the non-directional side. And ever if in a consolidation phase you feel confused, you don't take counter trend trades. You never take counter trend trades. Just move with the direction, and 70 to 80 times you would be correct. So after this consolidation, what happens is, now retailers are trapped during this so many liquidity hunts. Retailers are trapped. Now what they would do? Breakdown. What will happen? The breakdown traders will enter over here, thinking that it is the breakdown of the consolidation. This is not going to be a normal breakdown. It's going to be this. The breakdown traders will enter thinking it is the breakdown of the consolidation. It will break down all these liquidity grabs also, and boom, what will happen? Now we see that here they have put their stop losses. In some time, boom, their stop losses hunt. Now once again we are in this range, their stop losses are hunt. We are again in this range over here. Okay, now what, guys, what do you think would happen next over here? What if anyone told this, then you are wrong. If anyone said this, then also you are wrong, guys. Trust me guys, the markets, they won't work like that, because right now they have got the stop losses of the sellers. Okay, now what happened over here? The game over here, down here, matters the most. See, now how will you come to know what happened over here? You have the volume. If here the volume is decreasing, you see like this, and then you see the volume decreasing, it is an indication that the big players have already accumulated their orders. They have already got their orders, and now they are not trying to get some more orders. Now they are just trying to go in the direction. So then the direction will be this. It will be upside. It will just take a stop loss. It will hunt liquidity once again, and the original direction will move upside. But now, most of the cases, how it works is, they have done this, they have taken the stop losses, they'll consolidate, they'll hit once again upside. Now over here what happens? Over here what happened? All of the breakout traders had entered, and they have seen this consolidation high. They are targeting this consolidation high. So now they will be squaring off their position. They will be selling their position. Okay, and the traders over here who sold over here and got hit with their stop losses, the traders over here who bought seeing trading the consolidation, the people who buy on dips and sell on highs, now they will also be looking to sell over here, somehow book profits. Now what these players will do, that these players are selling, these people are selling, buy in bulk, boom, no chance for anyone to enter. They bought in bulk, markets boomed. End of the discussion. That's it, done and dusted. That's it. That's the end of the discussion, end of everything. That is one type of consolidation, guys. And this consolidation phase has many types. So you have to understand that trading this is one of the most difficult things that you will ever do. So another type of consolidation is this. You see this consolidation over here. This is the non-directional consolidation, means we are in an uptrend. This is the non-direction. You see stop loss hit for a seller. Then you see they have invited the buyers. They've invited all the buyers over here. All the buyers are invited, and boom, it will come with the retest, go down, it will come once again below, and it will not just move, it will not just keep on going, they will come back again over here to the previous structure. The people who are breakout traders will have kept their stop losses over here. Boom, their stop losses are hunt and crash. That is how the smart minds work. we can't even think that how they work. There will be so much more information which even I don't know. Guys, trust me, they have a lot of power. They have the money and they have the power. They have the control. And we being retailers are trying to beat them. It's very difficult, guys. Trust me. Understanding this all in theory looks very nice. When understanding in practical execution, sitting on the charts and trying to see, it's very difficult, guys. It's very difficult. Now giving you some key factors which can help you a lot during a consolidation phase. You see this, the price was coming up, came up, consolidated, came down, consolidated, came up, came down. Now what do you see here in this consolidation? So you see that there are multiple liquidity grabs on the downside. See 1, 2, 3, 4. There is liquidity grab on the upside, but that is just to remove some orders. See, if they are carrying some orders from year till year, for sure they'll remove some order in consolidation. They will buy, they will show fake out, they'll buy, they'll remove some quantities. Again, during a liquidity hunt, they'll add some quantities, they'll remove some quantities, they'll add some quantities. Finally, you see that after a great liquidity hunt, the last liquidity hunt, as I said, will be a huge one. It's really something like this. Now this what this confirms, that it was a breakdown and price now break it down again, and now it will go downside. Okay, or it can just be a big fall like this. Now this invites all the sellers, and these people will buy all the orders. Then slowly, boom, this will happen. Guys, trust me, I have seen this in practical markets and I have executed them from a very long amount of time, guys. You will see this on charts. Trust me, guys, believe me that you will see this on charts. Open the charts, look for it, and you will find this. You will find all these theories happening, because this is the game of orders. They don't have any option, guys. They don't have an option but to do this, because they have to accumulate their orders. They can't just be punching orders at random places and going on, because they have huge quantities, guys. They have to play it like that. They have to play it smartly. Now some key factors to consider, and then we will discuss this, where to take place, the key levels to watch. So first of all, always try to be with the major trend. As I said, if the trend is bullish, then even if consolidation is happening, look for bullish trades only. Even if there are multiple sell side confirmations, that will just help you increase your win rate, and it will just keep you on the correct side, guys. Sometimes it can be that it will consolidate and boom, it will go down also. It's okay, we won't trade that time. And even for counter trend trades, as we saw that during a consolidation also, and during the big players theory also, we saw that we get small counter trend trades also, because we know that when a stop loss order is hunt, now these big players want to remove their orders. So when they hunt their orders, there will be a sell off. So this is a counter trend trade basically, and trust me, guys, you're going to make quick money off this counter trend trade, because these things happen fast. These things don't happen slowly. There will be a flash crash in the markets. Yeah, it would just be like that. So first thing, try to be with the trend. If you are taking a counter trend trade, take it with precaution and decrease the risk. Decrease as much as you can, as per your tolerance. It should not affect you mentally. That is the game. Okay, so now let's discuss the third point first. Guys, now the question is, okay, fine, I heard everything of your video, we learned everything, but what are the levels? What are the levels of liquidity? Where do we find these big players? What are the levels? Let's discuss this. So boys, seeing of the levels, I'll show you. I'll write it down for you. Weekly closing, weekly highs and lows. Daily high slash low. Then you got the 4-hour trend zone. Okay guys, these are some of the very important level. Yeah, also I forgot. Structure points. Now the final one structure points will vary according to each and every trader, because see, for example, what first of all I mean by structure points, these normal structures that the markets are forming. Now markets is over here, it's trading over here. Okay, it's trading over here. Now some people would take this as a structure, some would not consider that as a structure, some would take this low part as a structure. So you have to get well versed with it, and with experience you will get the perfect structure points. These are some key levels that you have got to mark. It should be nothing, we just need horizontal lines, that's it. Now what is the 4-hour trend zone? This is very important. You see, this is the 4-hour chart. Okay, now what do I call a trend zone? First of all, we can see that this is a bullish market. Now the trend zone, what I call, is the previous two structures, this structure and this structure. You don't need to draw a zone like this over here, you just draw these two previous structures, that's it. You just mark simple horizontal lines over here. Okay, that's it. Now these are the zones where you need to be very active. I'm not telling that you need to trade all of them. Like if you see, for example, wait, I'll show you. You don't need to look for all of these in one market only. It is very difficult that would happen. For example, you're telling me that this is a market over here. For example, this is the 1-hour chart, and over here you are having the 4-hour zone. Over here you are having the daily zone, and somewhere over here you are having the weekly zone. Here also you are having a weekly zone. So guys, you don't need to trade all of these. Like catch one which you see a strong one, catch a strong one. Like see, for this 4-hour I see that this was used as a structure point previous also, and then I would tap into the lower time frames and check if the structure point is very much valid over here. So that's how you have to understand, guys. It means everything will not be spoon fed to you. You have to get some knowledge from experience, and that I trust you that you will eventually get it. Just follow the process. Okay, so these are some important points for you, and now how to trade them the same way as I showed you the examples, boys. See, okay, so the price is moving in an uptrend. Now we got our levels marked. For example, this is the 4-hour level. Okay, this is the 4-hour level over here. We got a weekly level over here, we got a weekly high over here. Okay, and then what we have got is we have got daily high over here, we have got our weekly closing over here. Now we have got these 4-5 points. We don't need to mark everything, that we'll go and mark the daily high, low, weekly high, low, just near to the price. Now here when you see price doing this, you have to understand first of all we are on an uptrend. This can be a stop loss hunt, and then boom, as I said, this point will be taken, buyers are invited. Once again the stop loss is hunt. Now the final liquidity sweep, boom, big breakout. All of these levels are dusted. Then this happens. This is how you have to trade it, guys. So basically, coming to the most important conclusion of all this, it was my mistake that I told you this. Just don't take it that seriously. The main point is this: what I told you, that how are you going to trade, that's not valid. This is it. This is just a understanding of the markets. Now once you get advanced on it, you will be able to trade it. You will be able to trade just this theory, but not initially, guys. And this is not the complete strategy I use. This is not the complete strategy I use. It is not the complete strategy, guys. Trust me, this is not the only thing which I look in my strategy. So this is the concept which is very important, and this can lead you to profitability. But you have to understand that going naked on this strategy alone is a little bit risky, boys. It's a little bit risky. And also you need to have deep understanding. You have to understand the things the way I told you. It's easy to understand over here, but when you sit on the charts over there, it's not that easy, boys. You have to understand the games. So guys, that's it for today. And guys, once again, guys, I just want to remind you that everything that I do over here is for this, is only for this knowledge. You come and tell me that you gain knowledge, and that is the best gift for me. I don't need to sell you courses. I don't need to tell you that come subscribe to my channel, this is my Insta page, follow my Insta page, buy this products, buy that. No, nothing. All I want is that you be knowledgeable and you be successful. Trust me, guys, that is the biggest gift that you can give me. Get the knowledge. You guys don't know till where am I here. Even I myself don't know that till when am I going to keep this channel open. So guys, take your best of it, guys. That's everything I would like to tell you, guys. So thank you for watching my video, guys. And if you want the updates fast, you can join my Telegram channel where I give updates, and I'm also planning to share trade ideas over there. So let's see how it works. I'll share my trade analysis and post some ideas that can be taken. Okay, thank you, boys, for watching the entire video. And trust me, guys, this is the most important thing, guys, in the whole industry. Any of your gurus showing you cars, houses, that guys, trust me, I can also do that, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to show you all these fascinating stuff and things which we have, guys. No, that is not going to benefit you in any way. 0.01%. That's just dopamine, guys. It is knowledge which is going to go with you for the rest of your life. The knowledge that you gained, the points that we discussed over here are going to go with you for the rest of the life. Even if I'm there or even if I'm not there, the cars that they show are not going to go with you. Once again, guys, hoping that you understood, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I'd just like to stay with you guys forever, but let's see how that's possible. And take as much as knowledge you can from this channel, guys. That's the only thing I would like to say. Thank you, guys. The video is already too long. Okay, so back on this side, guys. Thank you for watching the entire video.